Breaking news now on Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Any homicide obviously is concerning. We were at 4 this time last year. Last year was a low year. Hope we have another low year.
Breaking news from Hartford this evening, where a teen has died after a shooting in broad daylight. Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. This happened in the middle of the day on Wethersfield Avenue near Barker Street. Neighbors there say this is just the latest incident in a dangerous stretch of crime.
Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot has the latest developments from police.
Police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed in Hartford on Sunday afternoon, marking it the city's 5th homicide this year. Neighbors on Barker Street tell me they see a lot of criminal activity on the street, which is why a lot of them wouldn't go on camera. Hartford police responded to the intersection of Wethersfield Avenue and Barker Street after reports of gunshots around 11:17 Sunday morning. When officers arrived on scene, they located 17-year-old Chevron Williams of Hartford unresponsive on the ground. He was taken to the hospital and was pronounced dead. Police officials say with the assistance of the C4 division, they were able to capture the suspect vehicle as well as the suspects, who police say are also juveniles.
Which was later located by an alert officer in the north end of Hartford. With the help of additional officers, that vehicle was stopped. 2 juvenile males fled from that vehicle on foot. Officers got a hold of them, took both of them into custody. The suspect vehicle, was in fact carjacked this morning at gunpoint on Albany Avenue this morning around 4 o'clock. So they'll be facing charges with those. They'll be facing charges for the shooting. So.
Police say this incident appears to be targeted, but if you have any information on this homicide, you're urged to contact police. In Hartford, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
All right, time for a look at the weather now. Let's get a check on the forecast for the week ahead.
Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank is joining us right now. So, Rachel, is spring ever going to make a comeback?
Yes, tomorrow. We're looking at highs in the 60s. You're like, okay, I'll believe it when I see it. I totally get it. It has been a week and a half since we've had temperatures in the 60s, and we have been very patiently waiting. I mean, we had snow, for crying out loud, heading into part of this weekend. So it'll be nice to kind of turn things around, even if it is relatively brief. Here's a look at the radar. We're seeing rain all day long just to the east of Connecticut. We have been on the drier side of the street, and as that disturbance continues to pull away from us, I think it is even brighter tomorrow and warmer too. Right now we're looking at temperatures in the 40s to right around 50 degrees. Overnight lows will be close to 40 as we head towards daybreak, so not so bad. Low to mid 40s for the Connecticut shoreline. That's where we start tomorrow morning with blue skies on your way out the door, and then watch the numbers soar. By noon, we're looking at temperatures near 60, and we'll see high temperatures in the mid and even upper 60s for some as we head through the afternoon. So we are looking at a really beautiful Monday. Heading into Monday night, though, we will see a rising chance for some showers. These should be gone by daybreak, and Tuesday also looks warm, but we could finish the day with a bit more rain before temperatures cool down. We'll talk about it, your full forecast, coming up in just a bit.
UConn! 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 Huskies! Let's go!
You guys got a pretty good voice for that. Yeah, so it was a week ago or so when the UConn women fought their way through the March Madness tournament field, finally outgunning South Carolina for the championship game.
And today the champs were honored in Hartford. Fox 61's Stephen Reels was at the UConn victory parade, and he talked with fans packing the streets.
On Sunday, Huskies fans were decked out in their gear. And here in Hartford, the roads were filled with blue, white, and gray as far as the eye could see, all to celebrate the legacy and accomplishment of the UConn women's basketball team. The familiar chant vibrated throughout downtown Hartford Sunday, with smiles from ear to ear and an overwhelming pride for the players at UConn as they continue to carve their legendary mark in the world of college basketball.
What's it like to be able to attend the third one of these in a row at this point?
It's awesome. We're so proud and happy to be here.
The women's team were the stars of the show this year as the pieces finally fell into place in Tampa, where UConn came out on top in the big dance and brought the women's 12th championship title and the first title in almost a decade. Fans were excited to see all of the team's hard work pay off. and share this special moment with some of the youngest fans in UConn Nation.
I'm a women's basketball fan. I've been a basketball player for most of my life, so I absolutely am so proud of the team. I'm a very proud Husky. I was back in the Diana Taurasi days, and now we got too many to count, Strong, Fudd, Beckers. I'm just so proud. I got 2 daughters here that I'm showing them how awesome it is.
And awesome doesn't seem to cover it for the next generation, as young girls look up to the Huskies and believe they too can win a title one day.
Why do you like them so much?
They play basketball. They try their hardest.
You play basketball yourself. Why do you like it so much?
Because you could play with your friends.
A Huskies friendship that captured the hearts of fans and the country.
Let's go Huskies! Let's go! A lot of energy still ahead for the UConn Huskies. We are looking ahead to the WNBA draft, where Paige Beckers is expected to be the first one drafted to Dallas. In Hartford, Stephen Reels, Fox 61. Let's go!
And things don't stop there. Fox 61's Jonah Karp got a close-up view, that is, of the rally right in front of the XL Center. Once that parade was done, players thanked the fans for the support.
It's a confetti snow globe here on Trumbull Street. It's the aftermath of the UConn parade, the 3rd Huskies victory parade in 3 years. This stuff doesn't really get old. Right, Gino?
We try to reminisce about, how much time's gone by since that first one, and you see the reaction of the kids. That's never changed. It's still the same. They're like blown away by the whole event. So it was a great day.
We've been through so much together, so to win this, get through all that adversity and bring it home, just the bond that we have, the love that we play with, it shows every single night. And so to be able to play not just for each other, but for our seniors, and to bring it home for them, and to be able to send them off to their next chapter with this kind of storybook ending, bringing it home. Like, seniors, we love you.
Thank you guys for all coming out. You made this a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's meant everything to all of us to play here, to represent this program, to represent you guys, the state of Connecticut, and we love you all. Thank you.
What's the last week been like, Gino?
The last week has been way worse than it used to be 9 years ago. 9 years ago, you came home, you celebrated, and you just kept celebrating, and it was a lot of fun. Now you come home and you've got all these other things that are involved in coaching college basketball that it almost felt like business as usual, We got home Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I was in the office all day. So it's going to get busy because of all the obligations that we have when this happens, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, it's different.
Well, it's been nothing but quick turnarounds for this UConn women's basketball team. The WNBA draft is in New York on Monday night, and in all likelihood, Paige Beckers is going to go first overall to the Dallas Wings. So the celebration continues. In downtown Hartford, Jonah Karp, Fox 61.
All right, Jonah, thank you. Now, if you'd like to watch the parade and some highlights from today's victory rally, make sure you check out Fox 61 Plus. You can stream all things UConn Huskies anytime on Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, and Roku. Download Fox 61 Plus on your TV and watch for free. All right, the town of Sprague and other surrounding communities are being called to support the families who lost their homes following an intense fire on Friday night. Several crews were called in to battle the fire on West Main Street in the Baltic section of town, and it took firefighters until 3 in the morning to finally get things under control. The Baltic Fire Engine Company, number 1, is holding a donation drive tomorrow evening to support the adults and children impacted by this fire.
Well, a man's dead tonight. Norwalk police say he was hit while riding a moped. Norwalk police were called to West Avenue and Reed Street early this morning, just before 4 o'clock. When they got there, they found 52-year-old Jose Oliveira in the middle of the road. First responders tried to resuscitate him on scene, but he died at the hospital. The driver stayed, and the crash is still under investigation. Workers at the East Hartford PetSmart store have unionized, and the majority of the workers voted to join the United Food and Commercial Workers Local 371. They represent workers in retail and grocery and more. The group says they're the the first company workers in the state to unionize, and they also say they hope to advocate for better pay, safer working conditions, and to give a voice to the pets they have in their care.
Police in Oxford are looking for the person or people responsible for smashing a number of mailboxes around town. Take a look at one of the damaged mailboxes reported to police. Police believe the suspect or suspects did this during the overnight hours. Neighbors are being asked to check any security cameras on their property to see if they have video footage that may show the suspects in the act. And the University of New Haven has announced a new partnership with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The university says it will soon launch a branch campus in the city of Riyadh. Officials say the university is the first foreign entity to apply for a higher education license from the kingdom to open an international branch campus. This is actually the school's second international campus, with another in Tuscany, Italy. It's expected to be ready for students in the fall of 2026.